Hello guys, Solitary Gamer here, and today I will be reviewing The Testament of Sisters New Devil Burst. This is the second season of The Testament of Sisters New Devil. In this season, we learn about the gods of the world and where demons come from. Also, Basara gets two more girls to join his harem, in Kurumi and Zes. The female teacher, Chisato, is also very interested in Basara. In Season 2, Basara's demon powers begin to manifest, and he learns more about his mother, which is where his demon powers come from. Basara has a hard time controlling his new demon powers at first, but with the help of Mio, he learns to master his powers. Mio is called to return to Demon Realm, as demons need her presence within the moderate faction. Basara and his friends follow her there to protect her from danger. Soon upon arrival, mysterious demons begin to attack cities, and Basara doesn't know what's going on. This entire season was a power struggle between demon factions, as it fought over whether or not they should continue to fight heroes and the gods of the world. This story was more complex than Season 1, which was basically a villain wanting to take over the world. In this season, Kurumi and Zes get a lot more screen time. Shisato gets a little bit more screen time as well. Shisato is a god of this world, and she is looking over Basara to make sure he is safe. She was pretty hot at times when she was flirting with him, but she didn't appear on screen that long. Maybe like 5 to 10 minutes in the first 3 episodes, and then we don't see her again. I wanted to see her do ecchi things with Basara. The only time he really touched her was in his mind. Maybe we'll see her next season? This season had just as many hot ecchi scenes as last season did. Right away in episode 1, there was an amazing scene with Mio and Yuki wearing erotic lingerie, dog tails, and dog ears. They were on all fours begging Basara to touch them with their tongues hanging out. That scene was so hot and erotic. I really wanted Basara to touch them right then and there. The ecchi scenes in the anime were creative as usual. There were several ecchi scenes that had me shocked, as I don't see those types of scenes often. Basara was spanking Kurumi and Maria as punishment whenever they did something bad, and that was nice to watch. It was so pleasing seeing him spank the girls really hard to the point where they were really feeling it and making these erotic moans. Not only that, but Maria had the most erotic ahegao facial expression I have ever seen. Those moans that Maria made really sounded like she just climaxed. I'm not joking. This anime goes so far with its ecchi scenes, and I love it. Also, in the punishment scene, Basara started to lick Kurumi's armpit and made her climax, and I'm like, what is this? It was so out of the ordinary, and it made me laugh so much. Basara gains another servant this season in Zes. Zes was enemy last season where she was helping the main villain, but this season she thanks Basara for saving her and wants to become his servant. They had a very hot ritual where he makes her his servant. He kisses her, licks her ears, touches her body, and puts his mouth onto her breasts. That was simply amazing. To see the proud, strong female warrior doing ecchi things with Basara and moaning loudly, that was such a turn on. The best ecchi scene in this anime, though, was that sixum scene that Basara had with Mio, Zes, Yuki, Maria, and Kurumi in their underwear. I'm simply amazed at this. This show doesn't just tease you, it shows you the ecchi scenes you want to see. The girls were putting this gel on each other, Basara was touching all of them and making all of them climax. Finally, a harem anime that actually shows the guy getting intimate with everyone in his harem and not just one girl. This is what I want to see out of a harem anime. Also, every time Basara showers, there's always an ecchi scene with a girl. This show is amazing in that there is almost never a dull moment. The episodes are full of ecchi scenes. The romance in the show was great as well. In Season 1, Mio was a tsundere and was resistant to doing anything ecchi with Basara at times or was embarrassed. In this season, doing ecchi things with Basara is just natural to her now. It doesn't matter to her that doing ecchi things with Basara is part of the master-servant pact, or that helps her get stronger. She wants to do ecchi things with Basara of her own accord, because she loves him. Basara and Mio don't have to confess to each other to prove that they're in love, because you can clearly see that they're in love with each other. They would do anything to protect each other, and aren't shy at all at doing ecchi things anymore. The romance in the show was just amazing. Mio didn't revert back to a tsundere and hit Basara whenever he did something ecchi to her. Instead, she stayed as a dear. She even told him, "My breasts grew because of you," in a seductive tone. I have never heard a tsundere say anything that seductive before. She had the best character development for a tsundere. Mio is my favorite tsundere of all time. Basara also had great romantic development with Zes, as well as he showed her that she is a beautiful woman that should value herself. He didn't like other guys hitting on her. She falls in love with him as well. In terms of the fights and story, the fights were well animated and entertaining. In this season, it was mainly demons fighting and no heroes besides Basara and Yuki, so there were lots of spells and energy blasts used. For this season, I was really excited about the fights because of Basara's new demon form. I love crazy evil transformations in anime like Naruto using the Nine Tails Fox Chakra, or seeing Ichigo use his hollow form. And Basara's demon transformation did not disappoint. He looked so cool with his green hair, green eyes, cool looking armor, and green aura. I love seeing him go berserk on his enemies. He mastered his demon transformation at the end of the anime, and it looked so great. His demon transformation is one of the coolest transformations in anime. The story in this season was decent, much better than last season that had a villain wanting to take Mio's power and rule the world. This season was a conflict between Mio, Leohart, the demon lord of the demon realm, and the elders on Demon Council that do not like the current demon lord Leohart. It was nice seeing Leohart, who we see as the antagonist of this season, team up with Basara to take down the corrupt Demon Council. The opening to this anime was not as good as last season, and I just kept skipping it. The ending to each episode was decent, but not anything that I would watch more than one time. I watched it once and then skipped it for the other episodes. There really weren't any songs in this anime that I really liked. The animation style in this anime looked just the same as last season, which was great. The animation for this anime was great as well. No visible animation errors I could see. This anime is a must watch, as there are even more girls in the harem now, and this anime had even more creative ecchi scenes. The villain and story for this season is a vast improvement over last season. The fights were much more appealing to watch with Basara's new demon form. The only downside to this anime is that it only has 10 episodes, which I'm kind of shocked at. If the sales of last season were doing so well that it warranted a season 2, why were there only 10 episodes for this season? I felt like that time could have been used so that we could see more of Chisato, as well as see more ecchi scenes. It was still an amazing season though. I give this anime a 9 out of 10. So that's all I wanted to talk about for today. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day or night wherever you are, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and please comment if you found anything interesting in the video.